gentlemen, welcome to race number 9 for the Coast to Coast iRacing Cup Series here at the Dover International Speedway. I'm Jane Kratasi, in the booth with me, Jimmy Gawker. So far, great start to the night, Jimmy. We both got sinuses going on right now. Both got a cough going on as well. So hopefully we make it through the night.
Yeah, big credit to Zachary Thornnight. He will be your race control, making all the calls up above.
Yeah, starting on pole tonight, the number 18, Parker Collins. To the outside of him, Christopher Robinson, Mark Brannigan Jr., then Logan Krasinski rounding out the top 5, Cody Ramirez, and we are green and racing.
Parker Collins jumping the start, getting about a couple car length lead there, and Robinson I think down in turn 1.
Yeah, he got a really good jump off of turn 4 on the 00 machine. The turn 3 misses the bottom a little bit. Actually, it seems like a lot of them started to run that middle line, come off low on exit of 4, but Parker Collins will lead lap number 1 here at Dover.
So Jane, who's your pick for this race?
I'm going to say it, but I already know who you're picking. I'm going to go Parker Collins. Let's keep it the same and see what happens. I got faith in him. He's shown a lot of speed.
I'm going to go with Christopher Robinson in the 00.
Mark Brannigan Jr. starting to get up in the mix for the battle with the lead. Currently running third right now in the number 2 PPG Ford Mustang.
His teammate, Kyle LaFrance, got a really good paint scheme on here tonight. 22.
Yeah, LaFrance currently running in the 10th position right now.
Defending series champion Tristan Mollett running 8th right now, and our famous Chick-fil-A paint scheme.
Yeah, Tristan Mollett, defending champion so far for season 1, currently running in the excuse me here. I gotta fix my lineup. In the 8th position. Meanwhile, back up front, quite a few cars bumper to bumper, I'd say.
Oh yeah,
no one
rain right now.
Yeah, no one able to really leave each other or really close in general. You see the number 36, Cody Ramirez, starting to work on the top line, trying to get around Mark Brannigan. Or, yeah, that was right. Looks like I might have lost a little bit of ground there.
I think Dover's one of these single file racetracks on iRacing.
This track is definitely one of them the bottom feeders right now. From what I know, iRacing has not added the BR lines on this version yet, so hopefully we'll see it coming in the future and get some multi-groove racing here. I mean, we've seen in real life that guys will run all the way up against the fence, middle groove, bottom groove. They'll run everywhere and make it work.
A lot of Fords. There's 3 Fords inside that top 5 with the Chevy and that Toyota.
Yep, 3 different manufacturers within the top 3 right now. Ooh, it looked like the 00 Robinson tried to, or looked underneath the 18. Didn't quite go for it.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but we are going to have some light traffic here pretty soon.
Yeah, that is right. I believe that's, I don't know who that is. I haven't seen the car yet.
Terpstra,
yeah,
126.
That's kind of what I was assuming.
Brady Floyd is the next car up ahead.
So we're on board with the number 18 of Parker Collins.
New look on the number 18. Got the Kellogg frosted flakes car.
Yep, we've seen him running Skittles or M&M's, interstate batteries. I like this look tonight that he has, kind of a throwback right here.
Kyle Busch when he was with Hendrick.
Yep. already 12 laps completed out of the 120 tonight.
100 times more we gotta do this. Or
Yep.
10 times more.
Parker Collins starting to stretch that gap on second place driver Christopher. Oh! Collins, huge trouble going
Big
into
crash.
turn 3. I don't know what happened there. Parker Collins just looked like he stopped on the track maybe or got loose. Was kind of looking at the timing screen at the time, but that'll bring out.
Something I think something malfunctioned his wheel, because on the straightaway he went straight left.
That's kind of what I thought. Luckily, he does have a fast repair, and it happened early, so he can get back through the field. But let's go look at our Frn Caution Replay to see what happened. We have not seen anything like this before throughout all the times we have broadcasted a race.
Oh, excuse me there. Like right before the car went straight left, you can hear the RPMs go straight racket.
Yeah, definitely something malfunctioned on his end. Might have broke the drive shaft underneath the car. Well, I obviously didn't. Was able to keep it going through the pits. Virtually broke the drive shaft. There we go.
Yeah.
He just slapped it back on.
Yeah, but luckily all these guys have a fast repair. But unfortunately, Parker Collins first guy to use that fast repair.
Yeah. Let's see all that collected in that wreck.
Pretty much Mark Rennigan Jr., Logan Brzezinski.
Yeah, almost the whole entire top 5. Brannigan, yeah, Brzezinski, the 21, got a piece of it. Mullet barely squeezing through that wreck. That's just a tough break right there. You don't like seeing that. You definitely don't like that happening to you out on the track.
I collected 4 of the top 5. Right there.
So that's definitely going to shake things up. That's going to give Christopher Robinson a ton of ground on those guys, as we've seen him have a lot of speed. The 33, I believe that's who by. Yep, 33, Austin Gassoni. I believe that's how you say your name. Currently going to be in the 2nd spot.
Yeah, Mark Brannigan Jr., Cody Rivera's, Parker Collins, and Logan Brzezinski, all the drivers using their fast repair there.
Yeah, that's definitely really a tough break for those guys. Not wanting to use that this early on, at least, if they ever got caught up in a wreck. But
I'm just curious what actually happened.
yeah, I am too. Hopefully he gets top 3 so we can interview him about it.
Which guys have their own Discord, you know, freaking drag him in.
Yeah.
See what actually happened.
At least it wasn't rain on the track.
It was the Cowbush car, the leader. Too.
Junior Fan 88 in the chat. Can't race tonight, but I'll be watching. Well, thanks for supporting the stream and still supporting the series when you can't make it out on the track, but hopefully we'll see you back out here soon.
Oh, next week we are at Talladega.
Yeah, Talladega. That's going to be a great show.
Anyone's race. That's anyone's race.
We've got the new iRacing drafting model. We'll see a lot of side drafting coming on in the future there. And hopefully we'll see a lot of 2-car tandems.
We are 1 to green. Chris Ray Robinson going to choose the outside. Austin Gajon, the 33, I think I say his name. He's starting 2nd. Tristan Mollett is on the outside with Jason Rajak on the inside of him. Also, got to pick a paint scheme of the night too.
Yeah, that is right. I think I already know who I'm picking for that. We'll have to go look through the field later on, or later on in the race we'll announce it, but I don't want to tell you just yet.
Here we come back to the green. Robinson and Gajone with front two. There, Robinson gets on the gas early. We're back green.
Great jump by Robinson. We've seen him be so precise on these starts when he's out front leading. Just jumps it and gets away from him quick. That's good as a driver because you can get to the bottom line, focus on what you need to do, and start pulling away as well.
Yeah, all these times are very, very tight in qualifying, so track position is going to be really huge for these guys in this race.
We're starting to see the gap's kind of been staying a little bit even. I'd say 00's pulling just a touch on the number 33 of Austin.
Robson was an 054, Gajon was a 032. Wait, what the heck? Something just happened. Gross.
Here we go, the gap closing in quite a bit. The 33 almost to the back bumper of the 00. Things are starting to heat up for the race lead.
Now is Robson saving his tires?
That could be a good call.
Because all the faster guys, well, first guy who was up there in that wreck was Cody Rivera's. He's already in 6th. He's bringing Brannigan Jr. with him.
Yeah, Brannigan Jr. is coming with him. Doesn't look like Parker Collins really going anywhere. I think he is 1 lap down.
He is 1 lap down.
So maybe just stayed in the pits instead of using his faster pair, possibly.
He did use his faster pair.
Oh, well, I don't know what happened then. Maybe had to try to fix his stuff. Accidentally went a lap down, but tough break for him. Hopefully he'll get the lucky dog since he's my pick.
It's early.
Back on the lead lap. But
it's early, so that stage
gap
break
starting to stay a little bit maintained here up front as caution out on the
Speedway. And we got a yellow.
Don't know what it's for.
And Darian Staff is one of the drivers involved.
Oh yeah, a lot of front nose damage on the number 9 Mountain Dew machine.
Oh, Tristan Mollett is in this wreck as well.
Well, we see the issue right here, yeah. Looks like he was just disappeared, I'd say. Got spun
I bet you
out.
Screen was probably got a little tight off the corner and he disappeared when that happened. And then Tyler Granite just didn't know he was gonna be checked up there.
Yeah, definitely tough break for Tristan Mollett and Darian Stapp.
How about Mark Brannigan Jr. and Cody Rivera is up already inside the top 5?
Yeah, I don't think they probably did get a set of tires for spinning out.
They did.
Which will hurt them later on, or which will possibly hurt them later on. I don't think it really will, though. The 00 Christopher Robinson stayed out on the racetrack with a majority of the field. So, might see those newer tires come to advantage, yeah.
Yeah, 14 lap newer tires for 3rd and 4th compared to the 1st and 2nd. Your fastest lap of the race, if I'm correct, goes to Jason Rajak with a 22.416.
So 24 laps completed in this race, working on 25. We're at a good point in the race, I'd say, to do our NASCAR coast to coast nonstop. So we'll be right back after this, guys.
Come on out to the South Bend Motor Speedway, the fastest quarter-mile racetrack in America. From front-wheel drives to late models and street stocks, there's a little bit of something for everyone. Enjoy an evening of family fun, great food, and of course, fast cars. Tickets available at the racetrack with gates opening at 3 and races at 6 every Saturday night. Visit racesouthbend.com for more info and then get your backside trackside.
Tax time is match time. Say yes to IRS.
Whoa! 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 Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
IRS. Incredibly ridiculous savings.
All right.
Only at R&B Car Company.
Where we'll match your tax check or cash down up to $2,500.
Or $2,500 minimum for my trade-in?
Absolutely.
Wow. Good credit, bad credit?
No problem.
I love incredibly ridiculous savings.
And $2,500 minimum for your trade.
Through April 15th.
Shop now at rbcarcompany.com.
Of course we're bringing it back. Have you seen any of the cars that are on the road today?
Cash for Trash will not be seen in theaters, but at R&B Car Company's 3 convenient Cash for Trash locations.
500 cars to choose from, the house of bombs for the kids, or playful adults, snacks and beverages, spin to win, no runarounds, quick delivery, and $2,500 minimum for the trade-in. It's not going to be a problem. I'm on my way. Can you not get it through your head? It's not a weapon. It's a sale. $2,500 for my trade? Absolutely. Hey!
Once there was a girl who needed a better car. She wanted one that met all her cravings when she came upon... She saw big trucks, little cars, minivans, SUVs, and convertibles too. And the hardest part was...
trying to choose. But she went online and got pre-approved.
At R&B Car Company, your options are endless. And this little girl...
I feel like Princess!
Let your fairy tale begin at rbcarcompany.com.
Whatever you need in a truck.
Work or play, we've got rows and rows of trucks.
We're the truck store from R&B Car Company. On US 30 West in Columbia City. Just minutes off I-69. Northeast Indiana's home for trucks. Whether you're looking for a half-ton or a big honkin' diesel, we got you covered. We drive trucks. We know trucks.
Newly renovated, we are where you ought to be. Find your truck now at rbcarcompany.com.
Come on out to the South Bend Motor Speedway, the fastest quarter-mile racetrack in America. From front-wheel drives to late models and street stocks, there's a little bit of something for everyone. Enjoy an evening of family fun, great food, and of course, fast cars. Tickets available at the racetrack with gates opening at 3 and races at 6 every Saturday night. Visit racesouthbend.com for more info and then get your backside trackside.
Tax time is match.
Alrighty, we're back live here at the Dover International Speedway. Christopher Robinson will be leading him back to the green. Austin Gassoni second, third Mark Brannigan Jr., fourth Cody Ramirez. And rounding out your top 5 is... Oh. I need to read off my other ticker because that one ain't updating.
Jason Rajak is 5th and Tucker Knott 6th. There you go.
It was good enough.
Row number 2, Mark Brannigan Jr. and Cody Rivera, 2 guys involved in that early incident inside that top 5, but 14 lap fresher tires here for that second row.
And we're back green flag and racing.
Brannigan Jr. all over the outside there of Austin Casino.
Oh, now looking to the inside, 2 teammates right here. Austin Gassoni is going to pretty much have to let him go at this point.
Yeah, fresher tires. I see Brannigan Jr. is all over Robinson already.
Here we go. Things heating up for the race lead down the back straightaway into turn 3. Brannigan looking high on the 0-0. Going to cross, try to cross under him, not able to do it. Oh.
He's going to go to the inside though. Had that drive off of those fresher tires. And Robinson's like, I'm just going to let him go. better move right there.
Well, I figured out a way to fix the broken cameras because they already broke again. I'm just gonna keep spamming apply on the timing screen.
Oh, that'll work.
Here comes a number 36, Cody Ramirez. We haven't talked much about him this season. He's kind of been lurking around in the top 10, I would say, a lot throughout the season so far, but having a solid run so far tonight, running in the 2nd spot and trying to catch race leader Mark Brannigan Jr.
These guys are 4/10 quicker than Robinson right now. The top 2 are.
So we're seeing tires make a huge difference so far already.
Christian Mala, who came for his fast pair, he's already inside the top 10. Up in front of him right now is Parker Collins, who's a 1 lap down, but maybe try to do it the hard way. Trying to unlock himself.
Yeah, Collins still might be having issues with whatever's going on his side of the screen. Saw him getting a early wreck, something malfunction on his side, and it definitely has hurt him quite a bit so far.
It definitely was raining, I guess.
Yeah, and caution out on
and
the
there's
Speedway.
a yellow. I don't know who was in it.
Was that stage?
It was stage.
Alright, so that will complete stage number 1. We forgot to mention that earlier on.
I didn't know what the stage was, but apparently it's top 35. Because Zach Thurman put white for stage.
So Mark Brannigan Jr. will win the stage and get 5 bonus points to the season.
I think he'll take that after the start he had of this race.
Yeah, no kidding. Definitely had a really good run through the field. Got up there really fast, a lot quicker than I expected, honestly. And there you go, see what happens, and he got 5 extra bonus points on the points.
With everyone coming on pit road here for tires.
Now this is the part that's not going to be fun for the guys who had to take tires when they spun out earlier, is that they are down a set.
Stays out.
The 18 Parker Collins going to stay out, get his wave around, get back on the lead lap.
Darian Staff, who has no nose, he's staying out.
All
Yeah,
those
Parker
guys,
Collins
I believe,
is...
are 1 lap down. Well, might be wrong, actually.
Yeah, Parker Collins only 1 lap down. He just got his lap back.
Yep.
So we have defending series champion Tristan Mollett, and the modified with no nose, and David Yaheen. Only 3 cars staying out here.
Kind of interested to see how this is going to play out for Darian Stapp if he stays out with how bad his nose is. Like, it's just gone. Oh, yep, here he comes down to pit road.
Maybe some quick TV time there for Darian Staff in the line. There's David Lux, so we need him for his
yeah, really.
Game fuel.
It's gonna be it's Mountain Dew this time though.
Yeah, Dave will still have it.
Yeah, no kidding.
But Tristan
Don't know
Mollett.
what Darian Stapp is doing on pit road. As now he goes into his box. We'll stop there for a little bit. So Tristan Mollett's going to be race leader on 14 lap old tires. Mark Brannigan Jr. on a fresh set, including everybody behind them.
Pretty much. Right, Floyd down that pit road in that 20 car.
Parker Collins has yet to come down yet. Field's gotten the one green.
Yep.
You see the 99. The 99 Tristan Mollett picking the top line for the restart.
Well, look what he's surrounded by. He's got 6 Fords by him. No, excuse me, 5. I can't count apparently. 5 Fords in the top 6.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Ford dominance this season, especially at Chicagoland. That was a track they were all showing really strong speed and performance at, and tonight they're showing it once again. Here we go. Pace car pulls off down to pit road. We are green flag and racing. Tristan Mollett with a great drum.
Yeah, he did. But he got these fresher tires all right behind him. And there's a yellow. Oh! Darian Staff's in it.
He just got that front nose fixed too.
It does show that he uses fast repair.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, so maybe he didn't yet.
Oh, yeah, he did not come down and fix it. Looks like it starts with Brett Murphy in the 26.
Here's the caution replay for you guys. Yeah, it just gets loose. Really hits the wall hard. And just looks like a few other guys just piled on in. So far, we've had a pretty interesting race, I'd say. We've got some green flag laps in, getting a fair share of yellows as well, but we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Tax time is match time. Say yes to IRS.
Whoa! 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 Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
IRS. Incredibly ridiculous savings.
All right.
Only at Frn Car Company, where we'll match your tax check or cash down up to $2,500.
Or $2,500 minimum for my trade-in?
Absolutely.
Wow. Good credit, bad credit?
No problem.
I love incredibly ridiculous savings.
And $2,500 minimum for your trade.
Through April 15th.
Shop now at rbcarcompany.com.
Big news for winter 2012. Once again, R&B Car Company is Indiana's #1 and the nation's 7th largest independent volume dealer. Fast, friendly service, incredible inventory, competitive lenders with rates as low as 2.9% with approved credit. With over 500 vehicles to choose from, Carfax certified, and tax season just around the corner, your next vehicle is at R&B Car Company. No matter the need, come see for yourself why.
Of course we're bringing it back. Have you seen any of the cars that are on the road today?
Cash for Trash will not be seen in theaters, but at R&B Car Company's 3 convenient Cash for Trash locations.
500 cars to choose from, the house of bounce for the kids or playful adults, snacks and beverages, spin to win, no runarounds, quick delivery, and $2,500 minimum for the trade-in.
It's not gonna be a problem. I'm on my way. Can you not get it through your head? It's not a weapon. It's a sale.
2,500 for my trade?
Absolutely. Hey!
Alrighty, we are back live, coming to the green flag, this time by Tristan Mollett picking the top once again, Mark Brannigan Jr. on the bottom, Christopher Robinson in third, fourth, the 36 of Cody Ramirez, fifth, Tyler Granat. But so far, we've seen the 99 have quite a bit of speed on the little bit of a short run once he gets the jumps on the restart. Seeing him able to somewhat hold off Mark Brannigan Jr., the guys on fresh tires. But it'll be pretty interesting to see what happens here on the longer run as the pace car pulls off. The field makes their way off turn 4. Green flag is back out in the air and we are racing.
Chris Mollett still controls the lead. Got Brannigan Jr. second, Robinson third. As here comes Brannigan Jr. all over the back bumper of Tristan Mollett here.
Big run for Brannigan off of turn 2. Here he goes. You see him roll center a lot better than the 99. Mollett able to hold on to the lead pretty solidly with these older tires. Turn 2 seems to be the corner affecting him the most as Brannigan's going to dive it in pretty deep to the inside. Slides up the track a little bit in the center of the corner. And they're side by side off turn 4.
Okay, Russell Robinson getting underneath Mollett. He does, sticks his nose in there. Falls back in line for a split second.
Still hunting underneath the number 99, trying to get the position. And it looks like he will. And here comes the 36 as well of Cody Ramirez to the inside. He's going to take over third. Not quite yet. And he should be able to get it done off turn 4 right here.
Still hasn't cleared.
Yeah, Tristan putting on a really strong fight on the top line. Oh, I had to check up out of it a little bit right there, otherwise he's going to hit the wall, but that'll give the third spot to the 36. Meanwhile, back out front for the race to lead. Things starting to heat up between the 2 and the 00. Robinson has closed that gap just a touch and just closed it a ton going into turn 1.
You want to say just a touch. Brannigan with the 893, Robinson with a 654.
Yeah, Robinson really overdrove turn 1 there. I think Brannigan might be trying to save a little bit of tire right now on that number 2 car.
That's about 048 for Brannigan Jr., 982. Robinson Rivera's the 795. The 36.
So we are just 10 laps from halfway at the line right now. Christopher Robinson really driving in super hard on entry and on exit. Just got a little loose there off turn 2, but just dives it in super deep, lets the car float up the track, kind of running a diamond line. We've seen this work here at Dover before, Jimmy.
Yeah, sounds familiar to you when you're racing at your local racetrack.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. But the thing I'm worried about for the 00 is that ruining his right front tire at all? I mean, it's got to be with how hard he's driving it in like that.
Well, let's go to his cockpit and listen, see what's going on.
definitely pushing it.
Hit a little higher there, it looks like.
Yeah, he did. You see him really sawing the wheel off of 4 there. That is showing the car that, or showing that the car is loose. But yeah, really diving in super hard on entry of the corner. But he is making it work though, I'll give him that.
Well, the question is, how long will this last?
I don't know. It's gotta be chewing up his tires though, that's for sure.
Like Cody Rivera's not quite to hang on as fast as Brannigan and Robinson.
Yeah, Rivera's falling off pace a little bit compared to the top 2 drivers.
About 0.2 of a second, so the last time by. Maybe Robinson's trying to force the issue, trying to make Brannigan Jr. make a mistake.
Possibly, but I don't know. I feel like
try to overdrive the corner there.
I feel like Robinson's making the mistake right now as he almost just tapped the wall off of 4 there. And yeah, really, I think Robinson's going to be the one making the mistake with how deep he's driving into these corners. I mean, it's got to be eating up the right front tire.
His tire's going to be down to 50% by now.
Yeah. You see Brannigan kind of got a little bit of a gap there now. A little bit of breathing room, that's for sure.
Oh, looking high.
Yeah, they're starting to move up a little bit on entry of the corner and center. You see him cut it back down on exit to get the straight line speed.
Parker Collins back inside the top 10. He just moved over the 9th.
Here we go. Oh, looks like he was trying to juke him a little bit.
So you think Brannigan Jr. is mirror driving right now?
I'd say so. He's looking in the mirror. He knows who he has right behind him, and it's going to be tough to hold him off, that's for sure.
Oh, here he's got to run. Doesn't go anywhere with it for Robinson. Robinson's found something there. Parking it off the corner on exit. Here he goes to the inside.
Here he goes, side by side for the race lead. Oh, has to check up a little bit.
Oh, that was a little contact there. Here it comes Rivera's in the 36.
Yeah, Rivera's into the mix now as well. So 3-car battle for the race lead. Just past halfway through this race, Christopher Robinson reclaims his spot up front. And Rivera's all the way up at the top line.
Maybe Robinson will just chill and see where, because he probably knows that him and Brannigan Jr. they're pretty much even here. So maybe just sat behind him for a little bit and see where his weakness was.
Yeah, possibly. Both of them pretty much running almost identical lap times.
0.3 for Robinson, 0.75 for Brannigan Jr. He's got 2 lap cars up ahead.
Here we go, Parker Collins making his way through the field up to 7th now, working on the number 33 or the 33 of Austin Gassoni.
Parker Collins is the highest Toyota in the race right now, in 7th.
Oh, Gassoni into the wall. Looks like Parker Collins got
damage
some
on the
front
18.
damage.
And rear damage on the 18.
22 in the wall of Connor LaFrance as well. And caution out on the Speedway. Gasoni's still trying to get it spun back around. See what happens. Yeah, he just gets loose, smacks the wall, and then 18 gets into him, and then he hits 22, which put the LaFrance into the wall. Definitely very tough break, I'd say.
Talk about the 18, who has some rear end and nose damage. He stayed out.
Yeah, I see that.
So has Logan Ruzinski in the 21.
I don't know about that call.
I mean, both of them have. Parker Collins have used his fast repair. And he was down on a set of tires. Brannigan Jr. right now, they're down a set of tires still, and so is Cody Rivera's. How many set of tires did these guys get?
Let me look real quick.
They have 5 sets.
Oh, that's plenty to make it through the race.
But we're just past halfway, and Brannigan Jr. and Cody Rivera's have used 3 sets.
They've used 3 sets?
Yeah.
Wow. Tires might
they
become
got-
a scarce object in this race.
Because they got in that wreck with Parker Collins.
Yeah, that is true.
And then the stage break and one of the other yellows.
Yeah, that is going to shake things up quite a bit.
I think Parker Collins made a smart move here. Even though he might have damage on both ends of the car, but he's saving a set of the tires. Trying to even back up here. Our question is, how much down on power is Parker Collins with that damage?
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. How much is that going to hurt him? Because he's got a lot of front nose damage, and we know how fragile these cars are with the aero and engine damage in general, and I think that's going to hurt him really bad.
I'll say about half the field have used their fast repair.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Parker Collins, Mark Brannigan Jr., Cody Rivera's, Connor LaFrance, Tristan Mollett, Brett Murphy, David Yaheen, Darian Staff, Logan Ruzinski, Jason Rajak, Hunter Tepstruff, and Austin. Did I say Austin?
I don't think you did.
33. Austin Gazzoni, the 33 is another one.
Well, apparently I got GeForce Game Ready drivers available, so that just popped up on the stream.
G Fuel?
G Fuel. Oh, my iRacing just stuttered bad there. That's not good.
I'm in a 51 to go this time by.
Alright, Jimmy, I'll let you take it away. I gotta open up my door so some cool air gets in here.
Alright, so we got Parker Collins, Robinson, Brannigan Jr., Rivera's, Granat, LaFrance, Rolanza, Mala, Cloud, Murphy, your top 10 as Collins steps on the gas. We're back running racing here. Coming this 51 laps remaining from Dover. How much was his damage hurt Parker Collins in the 18?
It looks like a ton right there.
25 lap pressure tires for the rest of the field.
Everybody's going to blow right by Parker Collins, and he is going to freight train to the back. Here we go. Battle heating up for the race lead. The number 2, Mark Brannigan Jr., all over the back bumper of the double zero and gives him a little bit of a nudge, a little sideways, but it helps him through the corner, and he's going to pull the gap down the back straightaway.
Oh, he's getting to him there.
Yeah, that could have been pretty bad with how
Oh,
big these corners
Tristan a
are.
little sideways inside of Tyler Granat for the 4th spot.
Tristan's going to take over that 4th position from Granat. Now he's going to go to work on the 36, Cody Rivera's. Rivera's going to dive it in super deep, overdrives the corner. That's going to leave the bottom open. The 99 not going to be able to shove his nose in there.
LaFrance takes over the 5th spot on Tyler Granat. Brian Alonso in this mix as well, running 7th. We've known him all race long.
The 36 takes over the 2nd spot from Mark Brannigan Jr. Rivera's on the move, trying to get through the field as quick as possible and to the race lead. Things starting to settle down a little bit, I would say.
I agree.
Brannigan Jr. last time by ran a 22.847. Cody Rivera's a 22.877, and Christopher Robinson a 22.766. So Robinson definitely the fastest car on the racetrack right now, and he's definitely letting it show.
Yeah, as LaFrance all over Tristan out for that 4th spot.
You see Granat trying to do everything he can to get to the back bumper of the double zero as he's closing in just a touch, I would say. He's starting to gain some ground. Might be just a tad aero push behind him though. That definitely does not help out in these situations.
How bad do you think the air push is with these cars here at Dover, Jake?
Here at Dover with the low downforce, high horsepower package, I wouldn't say it's horrible, but it's still there and it definitely does not help at all. But yeah, excuse me.
All the way back to 19.
Cody Rivera's. He's definitely driving in pretty hard, so he's definitely giving it his all right now, trying to get back to the double zero, Christopher Robinson.
Parker Collins, 18. He's all the way back in 19, about 10 seconds back on your leaders.
Here we go, Mark Brannigan Jr. starting to gain some ground on the 36. Battles starting to heat up for 2nd.
That battle is still going on for far between the 99 and the 22.
Brannigan Jr. might just be riding around right now, just running at his own pace, trying to save tires possibly. I haven't seen him try to make the move on the 36 quite yet, but also he hasn't really been close enough to get there.
Indeed, correct there. Yeah, you want to go through the, see who our paint scheme of the night goes to?
Yeah, let's go through the field, look at who gets the paint scheme of the night award. We'll go through the field real quick, let you guys check out some of the paint schemes on the track. Christopher Robinson in the double zero, Cody Rivera's in the 36, Mark Brannigan Jr. in the 2, Tristan Mollett in the 99, and Connor LaFrance in the 22. Tyler Granat in the 81. Brett Murphy in the 26. Brady Floyd in the 20. Brian Lorenzo in the 23. Logan Rusinski in the 21. The 924 of Jason Rajak. The 48 of Will Cloud. Actually looking to get passed by the 32 of Quinn Gingrich. And Gingrich will take over the spot in the Scooby-Doo machine. Austin Gassoni in the 33. Darian Stapp in the 9. Seth Hood having a battle with Matt Moreau. Hunter Terpstra in the 126, battling out with the 8 of Bryn George. 18 of Parker Collins sitting 20th, about to be one lap down here soon. And the last car on track in 21st, the number 41 of David Yolahainen. So, Jimmy, I'd say going through all of these, I'm going to go with the 22, Connor LaFrance.
I agree.
All right, congratulations, Connor LaFrance. He is your paint scheme of the night in the number 22 machine. We need to put up like $5 for that next time.
Yeah. Talladega. Letting Brian Lanza know. No.
Yeah. LaFrance currently running in the 4th spot. Last time by ran a 24.
And there's a yellow flag.
And that's definitely not good. Hunter Terpstra, I'm guessing, is the cause of the yellow from the looks of it, as he's going back up through the gears right now on track. So more than likely the cause of the yellow. We're going to go look at the Frn Caution Replay for you guys to see what happened. Well, looks like you might have just got spun hitting the rear quarter panel by the 8 car going into turn 3. Yeah, the 8 really drove it in there. I don't know. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
What's up?
Looking at the caution replay, the 8 really drove it in there. I don't know if that was maybe payback
Maybe
for
I
something
think
earlier.
Hunter Churchill. Maybe it was. I think Hunter maybe it was slowing down and trying to come down pit road. Maybe.
Possibly. Here's the gearbox camera. I don't know. It might have just been a racing deal, possibly.
Remember I told you about Martin Brannigan Jr. and Cody Veraves being down a set of tires?
Yeah, and this is where it's gonna hurt
They both
them.
stay out. Yep, they both stay out.
But this will put them back on even terms, but as well, everybody else went down and they're gonna get blown by. But as long as they stay side by side, Jimmy, I think they can hold on to the lead.
Maybe they're communicating like, hey, we got to do this, we got to do
Yeah.
this, so you guys can't get around us.
I'm kind of surprised my computer is running a 60 FPS live stream. Or my internet is, at least. It usually...
Control says no penalties under this yellow flag.
Oh, sweet.
Update on the picks, Jane. Yours pick has had a eventful race.
Did he make it 1 to green?
Maybe he did. Yep.
Oh, sweet. Alright, so the field will be getting the green flag this time by. I'll let you go do the go through the field real quick, Jimmy, since...
Of course we're bringing it back. Have you seen?
Sorry about that. Since I have not been that good at it lately.
All right, so we got Cody Rivera and Mark Brannigan Jr. Two guys stayed out here on old tires. They gotta have 23 lap older tires from the rest of the field, which is third to Chris A. Robinson, Connor LaFrance fourth, Tyler Grinnell fifth, Tristan Mall at sixth, Brett Murphy seventh, Brady Floyd eighth, Jason Rajak ninth, Brian Alonso 10th, Krasinski 11th, Grinch 12th, Cloud 13th, Gazina 14th, Staff 15th. And here we go, going to the gears. Cody Rivera leads the field back to the green flag. There's 30 laps to go.
Well, they definitely aren't doing the side-by-side thing like we were talking about. But
as Brannigan Jr. did not get a good start, they're stacking up the field, but it doesn't matter. Here comes Robinson and LaFrance.
Robinson has been having a great season so far. Quite a few wins in season 2.
We're gonna wreck the belt right towards the front of the field. It's a freaking parking lot in the front straightaway.
Brett Murphy involved and a few others as well. Hunter Terpstra, David Yelheinen, Matt Moreau, Austin Gassoni as well. Bryn George, Brian Lorenzo, Logan Rusinski.
Oh,
wow. Quite a few cars involved in that one.
The big one at Dover strikes. Here's the Monster Mile.
Looks like it all starts with number 20 of Brady Floyd. Just looks like a lot of just a net code hit right there. Parker Collins involved as well again. I need to stop picking him. I'm giving him the commentator's curse.
Yeah, you are. That's why I'm doing so good in picks right now.
Must be. We'll get another view of the caution.
No penalties, and it was a net code spin. Good call there, Jaden.
On board with Brett Murphy. Yeah, absolute parking lot on the front stretch. This reminds me when Jimmy Johnson, when his transmission broke on the restart a little bit.
Oh, that was painful for
I'm trying to get this back on the
we already
live
are one
screen.
green.
There we go. Oh, probably should turn that off. I think that top line's going to be the lane you want to be in. Connor LaFrance might not be the happiest camper on the bottom.
Yeah, he does got that fast race car in the number 22.
Right, here we go. Pace car gonna pull a sharp left turn down pit road. The field comes off of turn number 4, up through the gears. Green flag is back out in the air.
We have Cody Rivera, who's the race leader.
Rivera's with a good start, but not going to be able to hold him off for long. Here comes the 0-0 in the 22
Oh,
with
you can
25
the
laps
inside.
to go. Yeah, he goes down to defend the bottom.
And
Caution out on the Speedway. Almost gets into the 0-0.
Hey, Parker Collins.
Absolutely destroyed.
Oh my gosh! Windy aimless the backstretch for the 20 of Brady Floyd.
That does not sound good.
Oh my
Here's
God.
what happened.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
Brady Floyd.
Brady Floyd went to the moon. Parker Collins
Oh my.
has not had a good day at all. He's always been fast throughout practice and qualifying, and in the race just gets the short end of the stick a lot of the time. We'll go look at Brady Floyd.
Hope Brady Floyd's okay.
Here's what
That was a
happened
nasty
to him.
hit. For both of them. Well, Brady Floyd had 2 bad hits.
Yeah, wow. He just got launched to the grandstands. So 23 laps to go here at Dover. Jimmy, so far this has been a quick race. Only an hour and 5 minutes so far. Might be one of the quickest ones of the season.
It was one of the fast 1 mile racetracks. It was a 120-lap race. So. And looks like the 18 is getting a drive-through for causing second yellow.
That is definitely a tough break for the 18 of Parker Collins.
But Chris Ferry Robinson, Tyler Granat, Jason Rajak, Seth Hood, and Matt Murray and Brady Floyd are the only guys who have not used a fast pair, but I bet you Brady Floyd's gonna have to use a fast pair when he
Yeah,
gets
it's
out.
probably using it now. So I believe we'll be coming back green flag racing with 21 laps, or yeah, with 20 to go, I'd say, right? Nope, 21. All right, yep. So we'll be coming back green flag racing with 21 laps to go. Jimmy, what do you expect in this final part of the race?
Does anyone have anything for Christian Robinson? He's the guy, you know, that's been pretty up there inside the top 3 all race long. Hasn't had a single issue all day.
Yeah,
But what you're saying?
I'd say he is the man to beat so far. I think LaFrance can give him for a run for his money, though.
Think so?
Yeah, if he's able to get it 3 wide on the bottom and keep Robinson up on that top line for a corner, I think he'll be the new race leader and possibly be able to hold on to the win.
Yeah, that could shuffle Robinson back quite a few positions there. No front nose of the 33.
Here we go. The field stacked up off of 4. Green flag back in the air, and we are back green flag and race. LaFrance did not get a good jump. Definitely
the Galesburg
not what
move.
he wanted to see. Oh, Granat almost comes down on the 22. That could have been bad. But yeah, what a move by Christopher Robinson, sliding down in a gap that was barely there and shotguns it into turn 1 to take the race lead back.
As far from where me or Jane are from, we call that the Galesburg move. Christian Mollet and the 99 running 3rd.
Mullet having a solid run tonight. Getting caught up in that early incident.
Right now, if you get one of these guys at the front, it's go time. Just inside 20 to go. 19 laps remaining right now. It's go time for these front guys.
You know what we haven't done yet tonight, Jimmy?
Crank it up.
Well, I was gonna say that, but now that I think about it, my cameras aren't really working. We kind of can't do that.
Darn.
That's unfortunate, but hope we'll get you guys one next week. Here we go. The 22
Talladega.
closing a lot through 3 and 4 right there. Yeah, Talladega will need to crank it up for sure.
Pretty wide action, maybe some 4 wide action next week. But first, I get through these next 17 laps here at Dover.
Oh, the 22 gets on the apron a little bit there. Cost him some time on the 00.
Whole 10th there.
Yeah. So we're on board with the 00 Christopher Robinson on the back bumper. Looking at the 22 Connor LaFrance, you see LaFrance running a little bit of a wider arc throughout the corners, getting the run off the exit though.
I heard from Parker Collins he has really disconnected from the server. The official will end up dead last in 21st.
That's definitely a tough break for the number 18. Showed a lot of speed throughout the day, and definitely not how he wanted to end it.
Huge battle for third though. 4-car battle for third.
Tyler Granat gonna take over the 3rd spot. Jason Rajak looking underneath the 99 now. Quinn Gingrich looking underneath Rajak for the 5th position. Oh, very close to making contact there, but doesn't. Oh, gets loose off the corner.
Mark Brannigan Jr. is on the fresher tires.
And he's gonna fall all the way back to the 7th spot.
I don't think it'll be enough time unless the yellow flag comes
Brannigan
up.
Jr. has been a 10th quicker, but also he is stuck in traffic.
That's right.
He's gonna look
Last
underneath.
couple laps.
Oh, Rajak goes down to
LaFrance has been quicker than Robinson. No, except for that time.
Except for that time.
Why would I say something? He gets slower.
Still strong battle going on here for the 4th position. Brannigan Jr. trying to develop some kind of run on the 924 of Jason Rajak. As Rajak's going to go underneath the 99 of Tristan Mollett for the 4th position. Brannigan Jr. going to follow, and so is the 32 of Quinn Gingrich.
We have not talked about that 32. Great looking paint scheme. That's probably my run-around paint scheme right there in the 32.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there.
Maybe next week, Quinn.
Oh!
Oh, Brannigan Jr. and Tristan Mollett go both in the wall. And a bumper gets back to the yellow is gonna come out.
We'll have to get 2 different replays for you there. Wow, that was a hard hit to the outside wall for Brannigan Jr. and Tristan Mollett. See what happened to Rusinski here.
Pretty much same thing, but just worse.
Yeah. Must have been oil on the track off of 4 there, I'm assuming.
So are we saying that the 00 is leaking?
00 might be leaking some oil out on the track. Let's go back and look at the incident with Tristan Mollett And Brannigan Jr. hitting the wall. Because they ate it a ton. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
both
gonna
of
look at
them.
the pit sequence, and wow, we have. I think most field might be coming in.
Well, Jimmy, this shakes things up quite a bit. As we
A
are
lot of
possibly...
cars coming down pit road. Well, he's throwing that final set of tires.
I'm kind of surprised Brannigan Jr. didn't go down pit road. He's got a lot of right side damage to that number 2 machine.
Does have a fast repair.
He does?
Does not.
Oh. Well, never mind. Good move to stay out, but we'll be coming green with
Darian
not many
Staff in the
laps
5th
left.
spot.
Where did Darian come from? Brian
Staff is
Lorenzo as well in 4th.
We have not talked about Brian Alonso. He's just reeking around, just barely inside that top 10 all race long.
Lorenzo and Brannigan Jr. both have the freshest tires in the top 5. Lorenzo with 22 lap old tires. Brannigan Jr. with 17.
But the top 8 staying out though. Maybe if we get 1 to green here, those fresh tires might have a shot.
Yeah, there's quite a few guys that stayed out and didn't take tires the whole top 7. So.
As 1 to green. Oh, no.
Nope, 2 to green.
Darn.
This will be a really good battle, I think, right here. As long as LaFrance can hit his marks and get a good restart, I think he's got something for the 0-0.
Yeah, time that restart perfectly. It'll be a 3-lap shootout. Here.
All right.
3-lap shootout.
Question is, do you think there will be another yellow?
Well, actually, someone just came down pit road from staying out. So right now, the top 7 are on old tires. 8 on back is on the fresher tires.
I don't know if those guys on the old tires are going to be able to get up, or on the fresh tires are going to be able to get up there quick enough to contend with these guys. And we've seen so much speed out of the 0-0, the 22, and the 2.
But
I don't know if there'll be enough.
I don't know. The Robinson's on the oldest tires in the field.
Yeah, that is true.
Him, LaFrance, Staff, and Steph Hood have the oldest tires.
Here we go. Looks like 0-0 is going to pick the top. Now, the hard thing for the guy out running the bottom to stay side by side with him, it's almost nearly impossible to see the guy on the top when he's the race leader.
Yeah. Well, Danny, we'll see what happens here. Will LaFrance get the or Robson hold off and get another win? Or will someone like Brian Rolanzo, Mark Brannigan Jr., Will Cloud, Darian Staff, or some of these guys fresh tires get a win?
Yeah, we haven't seen Lorenzo get a win yet this season. He's definitely going to give it his all, I would say, for sure. But here we go,
Yeah,
pace car off, hopefully for the final time. Here the field comes off, turn 4 through the gears. And green flag is back out in the air, and that's 0-0 with a great start once again. That right there might have just sealed the deal.
A huge lead, and a yellow flag on the Speedway.
Out on the Speedway. Tyler Granat, first guy on fresh tires. No front bumper at all on that machine.
He still has your fast repair. But unfortunately, it's going to take him out of contention.
Here's the replay from the start. Gets into the 48 a little bit there, then gets sent 3 wide. Tries to go down and defend it, and just too late. Gets hit by multiple cars. Tough break for the 81. Not the way he wanted to end his hopes at winning tonight, but luckily, like you said, Jimmy, he does have a faster pair, so maybe he could possibly get back into this race.
Yeah, a lot of yellows got to happen.
That is true.
And the causes will be on the 81 of Tyler Granat. Tough break for him. One of the faster guys in tonight's race. But luckily, they get another chance for Conor LaFrance to do better on this restart.
I'm guaranteeing you the 00 is going to pick the top once again. It's worked for him every single time so far tonight, but this, like you said, this also gives LaFrance a do-over and possibly a better start.
What's Seth Hood in the 6-9? He's been towards the back. He's up in 6 right here.
Yeah, he's having a solid run so far, I'd say. Been very quiet. We haven't talked much about him all night, but yeah, having a solid run for sure.
And he stayed out of all the wrecks. He has not
Yeah,
used
that
the
is
faster
true.
pair. Four guys have not used a faster pair tonight. Chris Ray Robinson, Seth Hood, Jay Rajak, and Matt Morey in the 38.
A lot of those guys have been running at the back, avoiding the wrecks. So no surprise there that they all still have their faster pair.
You're not down pair run to use that faster pair probably. But Dane, will we have another yellow?
I want to say no. But another part of me says yes. I don't know. It'll definitely be real interesting to see what happens. See if we get another caution or not. Hopefully we don't, but also it would shake things up once again if we did.
It would. So the fresher tires goes to Jason Rajak, who will restart 7th.
Well, I would do a weather report, but we're coming back to the green flag. It's somehow day over in Dover, Delaware, but nighttime over here in Indiana in the FRN headquarters, Jimmy. So I don't know how that really makes sense.
I have no clue. Dover with lights sounds pretty interesting.
That would be pretty sick.
So do I have 10 to go automatically with like 20 laps to go.
Yeah. All right.
1 to green and Robinson taking the top.
Yep, I'll let you take this restart. Hopefully it is the final one of the night.
You probably just jinxed it, but
yep.
It's okay.
Hey, that's all right.
It happens. So Robinson, LaFrance, Brannigan Jr., Rolanzo, Stapp, Hood, Rajak, Cloud, Greenrich, Graveris, Turfshaw, Mollet, Murray, Yahin, George, Kishoni, Murphy, Brzezinski, Granat, and Floyd is your 20 car field still left. As Robson gets on the gas, another great restart, we're back green.
Too laps to go. Will they make it to the white? Christopher Robinson been having a solid run all night long. And here they come off turn 4, maybe for the final time. A white flag in the air. Race is official. 1 lap to go. We've seen a lot of dominance, Jimmy, out of this 00 so far this season. And his momentum definitely ain't stopping yet. But here he comes off turn number 4 for the final time. The 00 of Christopher Robinson is going to win once again here at Dover. Great race there by the 00. Played the restarts perfectly, Jimmy, and he was able to get it done and get it won tonight.
How about Jason Rajak?
Yeah, Rajak.
Stealing third on Mark Brannigan Jr. with those fresh tires. Like, Christopher Robinson gets it done and gets it won here.
So he's going to burn it down on the front stretch.
We
Christopher
might
Robinson.
need a bounty on this guy.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. You've beat me again in picks. Christopher Robinson's just unstoppable.
I won't pick him next week at Talladega.
I don't know.
I'll tell you that.
Watch, I'm going to pick him and something bad's going to happen to him. That's how that would go. Yeah, Talladega's too unpredictable, but let's look at our finishing order for tonight. I'll let you start it off, Jimmy.
Christopher Robinson gets the done and gets a 1. Connor LaFrance winning the pace game of the night finishes P2. Jason Rajak in the 924 finishes P3. Mark Brannigan Jr. in the number 2 car finishing P4. And Quentin Granerich rounding up your top 5.
6th is going to be the number 36 of Cody Rivera. 7th, Tristan Mollett. 8th, Seth Hood. 9th, Hunter Terpstra. Rounding out your top 10, Darian Stapp.
11th is the 40 of Will Cloud. 12th, the 81 of Tyler Granat. 13th is the 33 of Austin Gajone. 14th is the 8 of Bryn George. 15th is the 23 of Brian Alonso.
16th to 26 of Brett Murphy. 17th, the 20 of Brady Floyd. 18th to 38 of Matt Moreau. 19th to 21 of Logan Rusinski. And 20th, the 41 of David Yalheen.
And rounding out the 21 car field, Jaden's pick, the 18 of Parker Collins.
Oh yeah, Davion Haskins didn't start. All right, so we're gonna wait and get interviews from the drivers here. Actually, we got our race winner in here right now, Christopher Robinson.
Hello.
Great run you put on tonight. Definitely didn't hold back anything, I would say. But
yeah, it was fun. I had a good race with Mark Brannigan. That was pretty fun with him. But I was a little skeptical on the pit strategy at the end, but it paid off, so that's good.
Yeah, we've seen tires make a huge difference here, especially on this concrete. It definitely eats them up. I mean, we saw it looked like you were diving in super deep to the corners, trying to, I believe, catch up to, it was either the 36
Mark.
or Brannigan, yeah.
Mark. Yeah, it was Mark. I was what I was doing is, most people don't like really believe there's dirty air in these low downforce cars, but there is, and you can feel it. So what I'll do is I'll dive it in there, the center of the corner. I'll have the clean air on my nose, and I'll come back down and I'll get the run on the straightaway. And it's just that's mainly how I got around him. But it was really fun with him.
Yeah, you definitely put on a heck of a show. Let's talk about the restarts. The restarts, perfect every time, just left them. How were you able to do that?
So I like to play games on the restart. I'm not sure if you could tell. I like to keep them on their toes. I'll go early some restarts. I'll go late some restarts. I'll stack up the field. It's just mind games, really. But I don't know. I guess I just magically have grip. I'm cheating. No, I'm kidding. But it was I don't know. I just do me, and I do it best. So.
All right, Jimmy, you got anything for Christopher?
I I know we can't get an interview with Parker Collins, but did you know what happened in the 18 when he was leading and car went straight left?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I got scared, but I guess he had a drive-through penalty for the initial start. He was the pole, and he didn't go on green. He jumped it pretty much, so he had a drive-through. And I guess whenever he got into the went to go enter the pits, he must have got in there too hot, locked him up. I haven't seen the replay yet, so I don't really know. But my guess is he probably went in there too hot, and he just I don't know. But that was sad because he ruined a lot of people's races, including my teammates. But he kind of rebounded from it, so that's pretty good. But yeah, that's my guess on what happened with him.
Well, anybody you got to thank for your victory tonight?
I would like to thank myself for making my scheme. Now I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I would like to thank myself. AutoZone, Rocket. Who else I got on there? V-Loan. What else? Hold on.
Can't remember sponsors.
AutoZone, V-Loan, Rocket, Festinol, my teammate, Jody Robinson for giving me this fast Ford Mustang. And yeah, I think that's it.
Well, congratulations to you on your victory tonight. Hopefully we'll see you do the same at Talladega next week.
Yep, hopefully. Thank you.
Yep. That is Christopher Robinson, your first place winner tonight. As it doesn't look like we have anybody else as of right now, so we'll wait a few minutes to see. So that's pretty good interview, I'd say, Jimmy.
I agree. Pretty quick race, in my opinion, too.
Yeah, it was. We now know that that was not something mechanical on Parker Collins' side, which was very unfortunate, but rules are rules in the leagues, I guess. So, you gotta follow them, obviously, but yeah.
Let me tag Conor LaFrance and Jason Rajak in the Discord.
Chat's pretty interesting right now.
What?
Just read it. In Discord.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so just tagged Conor LaFrance and Jason Rajak to see if we're going to get any interviews from them. As of right now, it's not really looking too promising, so... Oh, actually, Jason Rajak just joined General. We'll bring him on in. Jason Rajak coming on P3. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely an underdog, I'd say, for that top 3 finish tonight. I mean, you were caught up in almost everything, I'd say.
Yeah, and I put myself behind the 8-ball there around like lap 60 or whatever when I sped on pit road. So then I had to come back through the field. So that was fun.
Yeah, we saw it looked like Tyler Granat came down on you in turn 1 on the restart. You tried stuffing it 3 wide. Kind of didn't end up working there. Tell us what happened from your view.
Yeah, so on that restart, I got a little slow at the start, and I know that 81 was on the outside, and he dove to the middle lane, and then I had enough speed at that point. I dove underneath him, was under him for like a 1 to 2 seconds, and then he just turned down on top of me, so he got spun. That's just because he came down and I already had the lane. So yeah, I know we're gonna see it differently, but yeah.
Yeah, it's usually how that goes. I've been in those situations myself, but you know, good job on your P3 finish. I mean, you stayed pretty silent throughout a lot of the race. We didn't really see towards the front that much, kind of around the top 10 area a lot of the time, but tell us what you had to do to get all the way up to where you finished tonight.
Well, I know I had made it to around like top 7, top 5, around like a little before halfway, And then I came out of the pits. I was in third, and I was really happy. But then I saw that I was speeding, so I had to let everyone by. So then I was following my teammate Logan through the pack until that next caution came out, and then I was able to just kind of keep driving forward. And I think it was around like top 7, top 8 when that last caution came out around lap 110. So then I decided to pit for tires because I knew that tires were key in this race, especially once you've been running them, the tire fall off. You just lose a lot of lap time. So I figured I'd pit, and then the wreck happened with the 81 with Tyler. And on the restart, I was just able to fly by everyone on old tires. So I just wish it was just a little bit longer because I definitely would have been able to pass Christopher for the lead there. But it was a green white checkered, so I didn't have enough time.
Well, Jimmy, you got anything for Jason tonight?
Jason, do you have any sponsors you got to thank here for tonight?
Yeah, so I got to thank Mountain Dew for supporting me for this race, and obviously my longtime sponsor Napa for this season. So, and then also for my family for supporting me. I know they were tuning in for a little bit to watch the race. So, and then thank you, Jaden, thank you, Jimmy, for broadcasting the race tonight. I hope it was a good show.
Yep, it definitely was. Definitely did not disappoint with the green white checkers and everything, but congratulations to you on your 3rd place finish tonight. Good luck to you next week at Talladega.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. I know I'm really close to getting into playoffs, so I need a good finish there.
Alright, that was Jason Rajak, but it looks like we're going to conclude coverage for tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching race number 9 here at Dover. Jimmy, thank you for joining me in the booth as always. And you got anything to say to end out the stream?
I got nothing.
Alrighty. Well, it was a great race, I'd say. Definitely had a great show going. Got to see some green, white checkers. Got to see a little bit of everything, I guess. So yeah, hopefully Talladega will be a really good show. See a lot of 3 to 4 wide action, and we'll see you guys there next weekend, or next Monday, I should say.